Welcome to the Crooked Stripes Podcast, where your hosts discuss various aspects of lawn care, landscaping, and snow removal. Let these two friendly Canucks help you cultivate a different outlook on the green industry. And with that, here are your hosts, Brendan Brubaker and Martin Hodder.
And we're back again. Episode 46 now. Wow, Hodder. We're just buzzing along. What's happening?
This is it, man. It's crazy. We're like creeping up on a year of this.
Yeah, I know. Year episodes.
And I think like doing 2 a week now is definitely obviously help us get there a little quicker, but it's wild, man.
I know. Just what a casual, drunken conversation can lead to, right?
I know. It's pretty fun. Like I said, it's something good to do, and it'd be good in the winter too. Kind of something to break everything up all week. And
I know, and I've been learning. I just got to say, I've been learning quite a bit with everyone we get on here, and just talking to you. So it's been great.
Now it's been pretty fun to get to talk to some random people. And like I said, it'll be good this winter when everybody's a little less busy. We kind of got a decent schedule of people to come on and shoot the shit. So
we got some legends coming on in the winter.
Well, don't jinx it yet. We still got to get them on.
I know.
But no, I think we should be pretty good. So it should be some good recording and listening to over the winter, anyways. So
exactly. Nice. That's good. Nice. Well, what are you?
Question out? Good. Just out here, just living the dream. Holiday out here today for Remembrance Day, or what? I think it said Veterans Day, right? For the States. So we're out here doing that. And
nice. Yep. Today's Remembrance Day. I had a couple hockey games on the weekend, so they did some Remembrance Day ceremonies, so that was cool to be a part of, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get the bagpipes out there and have a good moment of silence, so it's good. So yeah, man, what are you guys up to this week? Because are you getting ready for snow, or you guys are still hitting leaves hard?
So the boys on Friday, finished up like the first round of all our leaves. They went through them all, so everything's all done.
Okay.
But it's weird. There's still a lot of leaves in trees. Like some properties we went to, there's none left, so we won't even go back for another one.
Nice.
And then like 4 houses down the street, half the leaves are still there, just hanging on for dear life. So we're just we'll do another second round, but we'll probably this week I'll get the boys to do probably a bit of maintenance, kind of prep for winter. Like I said, we have to get the skid steer switched over, so we got to get our track over kit off and put our snow tires on. They'll dig out the blowers and the blades and all that stuff, and they'll get them on, make sure they're all working properly, greased up. We already did all the fluids and everything. I think the skid steer needs all the fluids done, but the tractors and stuff are all ready to roll.
Nice.
We'll have to dig the salter out, get that on, because that'll be needed before we know it. And
like you just said to me, it's snowing.
Yeah, I was sitting here looking out the window, and it was fucking raining all morning, and now it's like white and flaky. I'm like, fuck, right off. But I mean, it's supposed to be like 10, 12 degrees all week with a shitload of rain.
Yeah, you're saying like hundreds of mils.
Yeah, I think it's rain, I think it's going to be like 70 to 100 mils of rain over from Wednesday through Friday. So, I mean, it's a good thing for that. It'll be good to do. Hopefully it'll be a little windy too and knock the rest of the leaves down.
I was going to say that rain should knock them down, right?
Hopefully.
It should.
And but it'll also give the boys like a good couple days in the shop there, right? So.
Right. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Continue to get ready for winter.
Yeah. Well, and put a lot of our other stuff away. I've got pretty much, I got everything winterized, like our sprayers and hydro seeders.
Oh, nice.
So I don't know. Yeah. It's pretty simple. It's just getting it done, right? Getting some.
Takes time.
Plumber antifreeze or whatever, and filling all your just so your hoses and fittings and stuff don't crack that have water sitting in them. So we had to do that for our weed sprayer and our hydro seeder and my ride-on sprayer, same thing. So we flush them all out so there's no water left in it.
Okay.
Do that, get them, dump some fluid in, run it through a little bit so it's all sitting there, and
nice.
Away she goes.
That's mint.
But hopefully someone will come and buy my hydro seeder. I think I'm...
Yeah, you're saying
I think I'm getting rid of it. I think it's been a lot of... Not headaches, it's just... You
don't even do a lot of it,
we're stuck in the middle. We use it. When we use it, we do a lot. We've ran probably over the last couple of years, probably 100 plus tanks through it. So like it's been used a fair bit, but for us, we don't have its own trailer for it. It's too big to fit in the back of one of the trucks. So like every time we go to use it, to pull it out, we have to bring a trailer back to the shop, set it up, strap it in, put the pallets in the front with the mulch and all that stuff. And then we're hanging on to mulch here. So I honestly think I'll probably just sell it and then get there's a big company in the town that does a pile of it anyways.
Okay.
So I'll probably get them to do it for me, and then...
Would you get like a really small tank? I think we were chatting about that.
I probably would, just for like small repair jobs.
Yep.
Like something that might do like 1,000 square feet. Just something we can just throw in the back of a pickup truck.
Yeah.
Take with us. And then like, so say after the boys use the excavator or skid steer in somebody's backyard, whatever, we can just go in and spray our tracks, or a small front yard, or some patchwork over a drain or something, right? But because it's the tank we have, it's like, it's good. Like I think it's a 500 gallon. It'll do like 4,500 square feet. So that'll do like most lawns that we're doing. But like if you get into a lawn that's like 6,000 square feet, which is pretty common, like we're making 2 tanks, and then we got to figure out what the hell we're doing with the other 2,500 square feet if we don't have something lined up, or we end up waiting like a week or two to line it, like to prep a couple of them to do it all at once, and then people are waiting to get it done. It's just, whereas now I can just call the other company and be like, hey, here's the address, here's the square footage, send me a bill.
Yeah. Nice.
So I think that's the route I'm going to take. Just kind of wait and see what happens with I'd love for someone to come buy it before winter, so I don't have to store it and get it in my heat can and everything else. But we'll see what happens. And so if anyone wants to buy a hydro seeder, let me know.
Yeah, he's selling one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we were thinking of just getting a really small one for just stuff we do.
Yeah.
Under 1,000 square feet, but
I just don't know. I just can't. I don't know if they're worth it for.
Right.
Especially if there's like a big guy in town that
Yeah,
can do
I
it.
know. I know.
And especially because I think you sub it out now, right?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, Dan Shant's in town. He does it, and he's great at it. So it's, I don't know.
See, for the cost of like a hydro, you're probably $5,000 or $6,000 for a small one.
Yeah, they're that much, eh?
And at what, 20 cents a square foot?
Right.
That's a lot of spraying to make your money back.
Yeah, when you could
at like 400 square feet a pop.
Right. Yeah, I hear you. Maybe down the road, add that in.
Yeah, it might be something to add on later, but I don't know. It's just, it's one of those.
I hear you.
One of those things. And like, we've had it for a while, and like I said, we've used it a fair bit. We used it for watering. We've done all kinds of stuff with it, but I think it's just, we're getting too diverse, maybe.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And it's hydro seed is one of those things, like I either got to like have a small one and very rarely spray it,
or go hard
with a big one and like spray like
every
3 days, 4 days a week.
Wow.
Like trying to squeeze in, like we'll go for like say 3 days in the spring and we'll run 10 tanks through it, 10, 12 tanks, but then we won't use it again until like September.
Right. Okay.
And it's like probably worth $25,000. Like that's what it is new. It's like 25, 26 grand now, right? So it's kind of,
that's a beast.
So it's just sitting there. So I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
So like I said, maybe someone will come and scoop it up and give them a good winter deal on it.
Yeah. Okay. I like it. Mm-hmm. Well, whatever. It is what it is.
But yeah, it's just one of those things. It's there. And then, like I said, and part of me, and it's the same thing with everything, right? I know if I go to sell it, I'll probably land some
big
fucking
old
perfect job for it where I needed hydro seed 4,000 square foot lawns every day for the next year or something, right? But but then again, you can always sub it and get a good job and still make a few bucks off it and just not have to.
Yeah, that's mint.
Deal with the headaches of it. So
yes, I hear you. Nice. Well, good plan.
We'll see.
Are you going to the Nova Scotia Landscape Show? Did you mention that? Or what's it called?
It's Hort East is the trade show.
Hort East. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm heading up there tomorrow.
Okay.
Or Tuesday. So it's from Tuesday to Thursday. Well, it's like there's a thing Tuesday night, like an opening social or whatever. And then Wednesday, Thursday, it's like a trade show. It's very, very small compared to Equip.
Yeah, okay.
So it's actually put on by Landscape Nova Scotia, Landscape New Brunswick, and Landscape PEI. They actually just came out and just like a mag. What's the word for it? Not a mag. I can't fucking say it. They basically just came out and became one big group. So it's like Landscape Atlantic now.
Okay.
So like each province still has their own, but New Brunswick and PEI were already blended because PEI's is pretty small. So now they're basically making like a landscape Atlantic, squish it all into one. So that's who hosts it. It goes back and forth between Moncton and Halifax every other year.
Okay.
So it's up in Moncton this year. I think there's like, I don't know, 40, 45 vendors or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, so not very many. But
good. That's good size. Whatever.
It's good to go and get a network with everybody.
Yeah. Right.
Like here, right? Because Louisville's cool because you get to meet all the people from online and everywhere else. But like,
yeah, no one's
the one here
going
is
from
actually
there.
like Nova Scotia people. I've already talked to a few people that are going, like make plans to meet up, do whatever, do some dinners, that sort of thing.
Nice.
But the main reason I go is they do. So for your pesticide license, you need so many points a year to keep it active, or so many over 5 years, but you need so many each year to kind of keep it active where you don't have to go back and write the exam.
Right.
So that's definitely my big thing because they put on courses. That's what you go. I mean, I'll probably spend like 2 hours walking around the trade show and see everything. But yeah, it'd be in courses pretty much all day, and there's like some social stuff at night and
nice
whatnot. But yeah, no, that's the beauty of it. Just kind of get your points, so then you can avoid writing a big ass exam again.
Yeah, that's just mint. You can rack up some points while you're there.
Yeah, I think you need 15 over. It's either 3 or 5 years. You need 15, I think.
Okay.
But you can only have so many each year.
Right.
And you can only have like so many in each category. So there's like environment, safety, technical, the different ones. So
okay.
So that's why you have to go to the different courses. So then you can, you might get like an hour course is 1 point and they talk about calibrating sprayers. So that'd be 1 point, like technical side.
Yeah.
And then if there's one about like environment, then that'll give you your environmental point and whatever else, right? So.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's where I'll be all week, and while I'm there, they said the boys will be back, and they're going to try to. If it's nice tomorrow, Tuesday, they're going to try to squeeze out, or today, or two. Well, I don't know, but I always get fucked up when I try to say when they're doing stuff because I have no idea and I always fuck it up. But Tuesday, if it's nice, they'll be doing a tree and tearing out. This lady got about 50 feet, 60 feet of wild rose along the fence. So they'll bring the machine. They'll bring the machine and pluck that out.
Roses are nasty, man.
Fuck doing that by
Fucking
hand.
hate roses.
Yeah, so that's where like our small excavator will come in super handy. Like we'll be able to trek right across her lawn.
Oh, beauty.
Little, just narrow in, go.
Yep, not make a mess.
And just basically just pluck it, shove it right in the dump trailer.
Oh, beautiful. Dump it. Don't even have to touch it.
Yeah, that's the plan. Or even like what it might even do, because I think she should just dig it right out to the base, but
yeah,
I don't know if she wants to, whatever, which is fine. So even if Tyler grabs it, like a big handful of it, squeeze it with the thumb, and then Dylan take the hedge trimmer and basically run it around ground level.
Okay.
So then we're not pulled if she doesn't want the roots pulled, right?
Oh,
okay. I think she likes it. I think it just got
a little
way out of hand.
I see.
So
okay.
It'll be handy having that little machine there taking that tree down and stuff too, right? They can put all the brush in a pile and just scoop it up and bring it over. And
easy work for the boys. Love it.
But yeah, so I'll be around tomorrow with them, and then I'll probably go to the job site with them in the morning, get
them on track, and
then just take off from there because it's on the way anyways. So
nice. That's not bad.
Yeah,
sweet.
Yeah. What about you guys? What have you guys been up to? To coming this week?
Well, last week we were hammering leaves again pretty hard. It's almost like 2 weeks ago, all the leaves fell, or like 3/4 of them fell.
Yeah.
And it was like leaf hell for a week. But it wasn't that bad because we had that Ferris, thank goodness, right? For the hurricane. So then last week was like a light week of leaves, I felt, right? Mm-hmm. So then you message a couple people. It's like, yeah, let's just wait another week for them to come down, right?
And then it's hell again.
Yeah, and it's wet out. Like it poured last night and it was windy in town. So I think most of them will be down, but so this week is like probably final visits for a lot of places. So we're doing that. And last week we did Tyler and Jariah went out to a farm outside of Elora, and they did some tree planting, and they probably planted like 25, 30 of these 3-foot little white spruce.
Oh, really?
And and
I think you sent me that, didn't you?
Yeah, on this nice bank. Oh, they did a stellar job. So customer was super happy. So I went Friday just to finish off the remainder. Yeah, I think I sent you a snap.
Yeah. I think it was Friday morning.
Planting some in like a bush or something.
Yeah, you were like in the woods.
They really want to like have a privacy wall. So, anyways.
So when you said they're up on a hill, were they up on like? Did you guys make like a berm for them?
No, it was like
a natural hill.
Yeah, like behind the berm, there's probably like a good amount of trees there, but they're probably 30 years old. So
okay, so you just kind of fill in everything.
Yeah, so they just wanted some new trees there. So doing that, and then the customer came back and he wants some stump grinding done for this week. So
now, will you rent a stump grinder, or will you sub that out?
I was gonna rent it and give her a go myself.
Like a walk behind one, or a stump grinder for your?
Well, that's what I would. I haven't decided yet. Do you have any suggestions on that?
I know using a walk behind stump grinder sucks.
Okay, that's what I was gonna go with. Of probably MT.
I mean, it's not bad if you get, as long as it's. The problem with rental ones is, like, a homeowner will rent it and just go beat the living piss out of it.
Yeah.
And then it's like trying to knock down a stump with butter knives. Like,
okay.
Dull as fuck. So
maybe
at least if you're getting one for your your mini skid or whatever, you're probably getting like a commercial grade heavy unit that not a lot of homeowners are renting.
Right.
And they're pretty. We rented one for our skid steer before, and we took down like a 3-foot, probably 3-foot tall, probably 2.5 foot tall, probably 2-foot round maple stump.
Oh wow.
Like an animal.
A big old unit.
Yeah. Well, we wanted to try it, right? They're like, yeah, go ahead, use it. Just fucking give her. And
it took it down.
Demolished it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. It was pretty impressive what it did.
Let's go. Okay. So, yeah, because she wants this nice tree right where this stump is.
Oh, you can't do that.
Well, I know. It's like, well, that's not going to work. I still won't be able to dig it all the way down, right? So
no, you still won't be able to get it deep enough. No, you can't.
Well, I know. There. So I'm like...
You'd almost have to pull it.
Said, we can remove the stump, but I don't think we're planting that tree there.
If you pull this... Would you be game to remove the stump? Like, pull it? Like, excavate it?
Yeah, I mean...
If she wants the tree there, that'd be the only way to do it.
Okay. That would be a little out of our wheelhouse, I would think.
How big of a stump is it?
It's maybe like a foot by a foot.
What kind of tree was it?
I think it was a spruce tree.
It's probably a pretty shallow root system on top.
It didn't look that, and it's kind of like up.
Yeah,
it doesn't look too bad. So I said I'm going to give her a go with the stump grinder. We'll see what happens.
Well, even if you stump, you still can't plant there.
Well, that's not going to work long term, right?
You won't be able to plant there at all.
No, that's what I was saying.
I'd probably try to talk her into pulling the stump.
Pulling it out.
Yeah. Then you could plant there, right?
Yeah, right. It depends how. Okay.
Yeah, I would just tell her that you can't, if you pull that stump or grind that stump, like you can't
just plant it over top of the stump, obviously.
No. Well, even where the roots and everything are, right?
Well, yeah, I know. Right.
So you'd be fighting that and it'd just make a mess.
Yeah.
I'd either pull it or tell her to plant it somewhere else.
Yeah, okay.
What's she putting back in its place? Like another spruce?
Yes.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't.
I think what's going to happen, we'll stump grind. They want it removed anyways, but I think then it'll be like, it's just going to get planted 5 feet forward or whatever, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's what's going to happen. So,
yeah.
Anyways, so we'll do that.
Worst case, if you have your machine there, if you rent one try to pluck it out.
That's what I was thinking. I'll try to pull it out.
And even like worst case, give her a
Yeah.
price on stump grinding.
Yeah.
And then before you rent the thing, bring your mini there. See if you can dig it out.
Yes, right before we do the stuff.
If you get it out, fucking right. It's perfect.
Yeah, what a win.
If you don't, go get the stump grinder.
Yeah, okay.
And you might lose 2 hours of your time trying to figure out what your machine can do.
Yeah, right. Whatever. Then
you
know
going forward that you can pull stumps out that size, or
yeah, right, or
you can't, right? So
okay, I like it.
Sometimes you got to do a little sacrifice to learn what your machine's capable of.
Oh, I know. That's all good. Yeah, we also are doing. This is kind of like one of the final little projects. Doing the tee on hole 8 at the Elmira Golf Club. Because I remember I did that in the spring, Tyler and I, on hole 9, the one we sponsor. Remember that?
Oh, you like landscaped it, right?
Yeah, made just a little walkway with some flagstone and some crushed 3/4 inch underneath. So gonna be doing something along the lines of that again on hole 8.
Oh, you're working your way back up the front 9.
You got it. Working our way back, and that's tomorrow's job, actually. So
2033, you'll be at the front. You'll be at the fucking clubhouse.
You'll be around all of them. Well, that's the plan, to do
do them all.
To do 1 to 2 every year for the next several years. Job security, right?
Fucking right. Lock it in, bud. Lock it in.
Lock it in. So we're starting with we started with 9, but now we're doing 8, and then I think we might go over to 18 for next year.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
We'll see.
Fuck, that's pretty sweet.
I know, it's fun. Like every spring we always lock in. All right, here's the project for this year, right?
Yeah.
Before it opens, and it's sweet because we like last year we went over there March 17th. We were working. Like that's pretty good.
That's fucking early,
right?
March 17th, we probably still had fucking 5 feet of snow
You're
left.
still
from
plowing.
That fucking monster.
I know,
monster of a snowstorm.
Yeah, this year Tyler and I started March 17th, and we just kept going. That's
pretty good. I think we were April 1st. I think we got because we were pretty early this year.
That would be early for you boys.
Because we didn't get any new snow in March.
Right after the Snowmageddon.
Fucking hammered in February. And then
just nothing.
And then we plowed, I think the 7th of April.
Okay.
We got snow. So I scraped like our apartment and stuff, but that was it.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that's
nice.
Fuck, that's pretty good. If you can get till like when will you work till? Probably try to get another few weeks in.
Oh, we're gonna like this week we're definitely busy. We're gonna try to go for another 3 or 4 weeks, to be honest.
Which is crazy. Like it's
I know
what, the 11th of November already.
I know.
And
I know.
Fuck. This year
crazy how fast it's so fast, man.
Even like since Equip was a month ago.
Oh, I know. I can't even believe that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And then in another month it's Christmas.
I know.
And then it's 3 months and it's spring again.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
It's just a vicious fucking circle.
It's a brutal cycle. I think we can go another 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks for sure, if not 5.
Well, that puts you at the middle of December?
Yeah, December 13th. That'd be a great, if we could do that. I got a big retaining wall job at Mom and Dad's behind the pool. That'll take us a week or 2.
Mm-hmm.
And after this week, we'll just cut down to me and Tyler, right?
Yeah, because Gibby used to be away at school. And
Gibby's at school. Yeah, and Gibby's getting busier at school, he said.
With exams and all that stuff, I'm sure coming up.
But Gibby's going to keep hammering out the videos for the boys and everyone else. So that's just great.
So Jiraiya will be done soon then, will he?
Yeah, Jiraiya probably done after this week.
Pretty much done with leaf season, eh?
Yeah.
Once leaf season's finished?
Then all the maintenance is done.
Yeah.
I'd say 80% of our stuff for maintenance will be done at the end of this week, I would say.
Yeah, we'll be getting pretty close. Like I said, we just, all our maintenance, we still got leaves, but all our other stuff like that is pretty much finished up there. And
yeah, okay.
Just kind of,
we're hoping still waiting on a patio around a pool we might get. So we're hoping for that one.
Yeah, you're probably pushing springtime now, right?
That's what I was saying to Tyler. Yeah. Pushing spring is right, so.
I mean, if you get the weather for it, fucking give her. Yeah. But you just
the
gotta
weather
prepare for it.
Yeah, not bad. And we sent a little concrete quote out and an armor stone retaining wall that we'll do with Mikey from Elmira. So hopefully we can land that one too.
Fuck, that's pretty good. You still got a few projects left on the go.
I know. I've been kind of trying to save them. Well, not really. We've been hammering stuff out.
You've been going through them pretty good.
We go through them like crazy, which is awesome.
Yeah, but now I say we're here. We got the leaves and stuff, and then we got. We're waiting on a deck quote. I'm talking.
Right.
She's been kind of going back and forth on it. First, she wanted a deck, then she wanted a patio, like stone.
Okay.
And then she wanted a smaller deck. Then she wanted a bigger deck, and she just hasn't really made up her mind on what she wants yet.
Right.
But I told, like, hopefully my plan is if she goes with the deck, we'll get the base put in because it's like right by our septic tank.
Oh, okay.
So we can't sonotube it. So I have to do like a freestanding deck, like a floating deck or whatever.
Okay.
So the plan is hopefully if she approves it soon, we'll get that scraped off before Christmas, get the base in, get that packed.
Nice.
So then we'll be good on that front. And then we can build the deck over the winter.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a play.
So we can do that after Christmas or whatever, right? Because the base will already be in, or the frost will be in before the whatever, and then just fucking slap her down and get your legs on it.
Oh, nice. That's
so
money.
And like I think it's like a what is it? I think it's like a 18 by 26, I think, is the current size that she wants to go with.
Okay. That's a big unit.
Yeah, it's a big old deck.
Okay. Yeah.
So
nice.
It'd be a good little project for after Christmas, right? Well, I mean, if we get to it before Christmas, even better. But it's just one of those things. Like I know we kind of talked about this before. Like work to kind of carry over from the fall, into
that in between
into plowing, right? So
yeah. And you guys do some Christmas lights, don't you? That's one of the things you offer.
Yeah, we do. It's kind of been a
how
ride of it.
I know.
We used to do a ton of them. The first year we did a ton. And the next year, same thing. We did a bunch.
Okay.
And then this was like 2017 maybe. So like I was like doing this like a while ago.
Yeah.
I think I did it for like 3 years. I was like the only guy. No, 2 years the only guy doing it. And then like 2 or 3 other companies started doing it and just cut the prices.
Oh, I see.
By like 80%. And I'm like,
holy crap, really?
I'm not getting on somebody's. Well, I mean, I was just I was the only guy doing it, right? So I was just charging.
So you could do whatever you want.
Yeah. And then prices went from like say $400 or $500 for like a small bungalow to like $125.
Oh,
and I'm like, I'm not getting on your fucking roof for $125.
Fuck that noise.
Whatever, it's fine putting them up when it's nice out.
Yeah.
It sucks taking them down in the fucking winter.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
No kidding.
But no, it's kind of one of those things. It was, so now it's just like, well, I'm not even fucking doing it. And then I think 2 years ago, that guy is no longer doing it. So I started doing it again. And we priced up a few of them.
Okay. How do you price that out? Or like, do you guys just rip ladders or how do you do it? So
it's like got a small, we do a lot of the ones we do are just like bungalow. A lot of the houses around are like a 26, 42 bungalows, kind of like a standard thing. So we'll go across, we'll do the gutters.
Nice.
If they want the peaks, we'll do the peaks and the ends or whatever. But most just like gutter line.
Yeah.
You can rip those with a ladder.
Yeah.
We do a few. Last year we had a few tree wraps where you like wrap the branches.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And make
that's cool.
It's pretty. We have one we got to do this winter. It's like a probably 25, maybe 30-foot maple that we're gonna do. So that should look pretty. I'm just pricing it up now, but I think we're good to go on that. I got to send that out once we're done here.
Nice.
But yeah, so like house and stuff, we'll just use ladders. We have one house we do. It's like 3 stories. There's like a turret with like like the old like castle style. Like yeah. So one of those is like a fucking turret the whole way up. We do.
Wow, that's nifty.
On that one there, they actually own like a big man lift.
Okay.
Like a 75-foot man lift that we use.
Nice.
To get like all the peaks and all that sort of stuff. Yeah,
That's cool.
it's a pretty cool, and it's way back. It's a pretty cool spot. I think we posted it the last 2 years we've done it. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, we'll probably be back doing that one. Then we have a few other residential ones lined up, and
Okay. That's sweet.
I might actually I've never really advertised for it,
Yeah.
so I might actually do an ad this year and just kind of see
how it goes.
see what's what. Because
Huh.
like I said, there's definitely potential for it, and so many people like don't even know that's like a service that companies offer.
I know. That's
When I told someone before, I'm like, yeah, like they're like, what do you do like after the leaves and like before snow? I'm like, we hang Christmas lights. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah. They're like, people pay you to hang Christmas lights. I'm like, yeah, a lot of like seniors and stuff, they still want them,
yeah.
but they just can't do it themselves. So my biggest issue right now is trying to find a supplier for like the commercial
Yeah.
customizable lights.
Okay.
So I'm hoping in this week when I'm up there, I'll get a connect with somebody to
Nice.
get a connect on leaves, because I had some guy I was talking to a guy through the States. He had it lined up, and then he sent me a box with like
Yep.
a sample kit with the plugs and all that sort of stuff. And it was fucking $51 in import fees to get a box, probably
Wow.
8 inches by 4 inches, shipped into Canada. And I was like, that seems kind of fucked. And then I was talking to someone else, and they said that's like the import fee because it's electronics. So apparently everything that I shipped in, or it's electrical components or something, because it's not
Right.
like electron. So, but yeah, so they said it was like, I think the parts order, like for all the lights and all that stuff, would have been like $2,500, and the import fees were like $1,700.
Holy
I was
crap.
like, fuck that. I'll find
Yeah,
a
no
Canadian
thanks.
supplier somewhere, because
Oh yeah, that's insane.
yeah, so that just wasn't. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like I knew like some stuff you had to pay like duty, but I didn't know like
Right.
import on electrical. I don't know. I didn't
Yeah,
know that was a
that's
thing,
just-
but
That's madness.
yeah. So like it would have been like, I think it was like $700 for shipping, and then fucking all these import fees, and I was like, damn. By the time I do that, it's gonna put a box of light. Like I think a box of lights was like, I want to say like $40 for say 25 of the LED screw-in bulbs, which is pretty decent.
Yep.
But by the time you put the import fee on those, plus shipping, you're almost at like $100 for a
Yeah.
box. So you're like $4 a bulb instead of like
Jeez.
$1.25. I'm like, this is
Right.
fucking insime.
Yeah, that's not going to sell
Yeah.
many jobs at that
No,
price.
I'd just be stuck with a bunch of fucking
expensive ass lights.
yeah, have to put them all on my house just to use them.
Yeah.
And then like the only other spot I found it on like Amazon and stuff, but I don't really want to.
Right.
I don't want to, like, you can buy the big coils on there and stuff.
Yeah,
but
right.
I'd rather buy it from a legit
Yeah.
supplier, just if there is an issue, right? Then at least
Yeah.
you can kind of talk to somebody.
Yeah. No, yeah, if something goes wrong. So
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I don't know. That's the hardest part about being out here trying to do that stuff, right? Getting stuff shipped. And even we had was it 2 years ago? I think we were looking, or no, when I first started doing it, I was looking to a supplier out here. And like getting stuff shipped was a pain in the ass all the way out here. Cause like if you need more, like people in big cities, if you need more bulbs, you can probably get something like the next day. Like I'm sure if you even order something on like Amazon, you can probably get it in like 2 days.
Yeah, or even a day.
I'm like 6 or 7.
Really?
So if you're trying to hang a light and a customer wants to add an extra section or an extra peak or do a tree or whatever, the next thing you know, I'm waiting a week just to get it. And at that point, it's like,
It's
fuck.
gone. The
Yeah.
season it needed to be up.
mhm.
Yeah, right. Okay, so when
So-
you order some on Amazon, it's taken 5 to 7 days.
So like I ordered a hitch riser the other day
Yeah,
for
Right,
a leaf
for
loader
the-
to lift it up.
yeah. We talked
'Cause
about that last week.
So anyway, yeah, so I ordered one from Amazon,
Right.
and that was Friday. I ordered it,
Okay.
so that would have been the 1st,
Yep.
and it showed up Thursday of this past week.
Oh, wow.
So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So 7 days, yeah.
Okay. So what? Our 1 day Prime shipping is Martin 7. Pretty
Prime
much.
just means a week here, baby.
Yeah, that's a week out there, boys.
Yeah.
I think everything gets shipped from Quebec out your way. If I'm from Amazon.
Mississauga.
Oh, really?
Pretty much everything, because I think there's a lot more like direct stuff from Mississauga to here than Montreal to here.
Okay.
So I think, and because pretty much everything I said whenever I track it is always like Mississauga.
It's Mississauga and over. Okay. Yeah. I see.
But yeah,
Wow.
2 day shipping is not 2 day shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say like five.
Five's
good. If we're getting 5, I'm content.
You're a happy camper.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Okay. Yeah. Nice.
So, but yeah,
Cool.
it is what it is.
I know you're out there.
East Coast life, buddy.
You're
But no, like I
out
said,
there.
it's a good little, I don't know, it's a good add-on for sure.
Oh yeah,
but
Christmas lights. Yeah,
it's just it can be a
we
pain.
thought
right?
about it. We've been just so like we'll be. I was hoping that we just keep going with our patios until
The
Christmas
problem
or
with those
so.
is
But
you don't want to get that late though, right? 'Cause-
well, I know when it gets cold. I
yeah,
know.
that like just I don't know whether it just
I
everything
know.
just takes longer.
Yeah, more
It
expensive.
gets soupy. It gets
Ugh.
wet. It's cold.
Yeah, I only had to do that
Your
once this
polymeric
year.
doesn't
No,
won't set.
right.
You're
Well,
like
I only
using
had
like
to
a
do like we only had to do that squishy base once this year to be like, fuck that.
yeah.
That was you don't want a
Well,
spongy base.
No, then you got to like dig it all out and
Yeah, wait till it dries.
yeah, it just makes that much more
Right.
work for.
Yes.
So I don't know. It's hit or miss, right? And there's nothing worse than starting a project and then you get an early snow
Got to leave it till
and then you're like, fuck.
yeah.
So then you're kind of like battling it out, right?
Right.
I don't
Yeah,
know. It's just.
yeah. I know.
But there is companies that work like all winter long doing this shit. I think
Do they?
Jason with Kerr and Kerr were talking about that.
Right. Yeah, they keep buzzing.
Yeah.
They still do snow, definitely.
Yeah.
But
Well, yeah, like I said, I think it's just.
I know. Well,
I think
know
it's probably more on like a bigger commercial site. It's probably easier to do something like that versus
right.
a homeowner's backyard that you're bringing everything in through like a 3-foot gate.
Yeah, right. Just
You may get real sloppy
oh, yeah.
real quick.
real greasy in a hurry. So yeah, like
No, we don't try to do that.
no.
We try to work till I think usually like mid-December is like the goal.
Okay.
Usually like the
Yeah.
second week of December, like getting into the third week. Then we usually have like our Christmas party on like a
Yeah,
Thursday or a Friday, and that's it. Then
that's a good way to do it.
and then the boys are off until January, like after New
Second.
Year's.
Yeah, right. Second
Yeah.
week of January or whatever.
Yeah,
Nice. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, that's our plan too.
unless
this
it
year.
snows, and then they got to come in and work.
Right, then you're
But
blowing
if
snow.
they come in over those, then they
Right.
either can get paid like extra or take those days in lieu or whatever. So
Yeah, right. Bank some hours.
Mhm.
Nice.
yeah, roll it over anyways. So
Sweet. That's not bad.
yeah. So I think we'll hear from our old buddy
Yeah.
Ezra's, which was
Hear
a
from
great our episode with him. People loved it.
Yeah.
I had probably like 5 or 6 messages.
Yep. Same here.
So
both
Yeah,
our
so-
both our mothers
loved it.
loved it. They each messaged Martin and I, and they loved the episode. So
Mm. Fuck yeah.
that's great. So
Mother's loving Ezra.
Yeah, mother's loving Ezra, so that's good. So yeah, thanks for listening today, guys, and we'll continue this on Thursday. So I guess see you on Thursday, Hodder.
See ya, buddy.
What if you could 2 to 3x your leads that are coming in? What if you could transform your online brand so that people could find you and want to buy from you? What if your website was an asset rather than something you're ashamed of? If you answered yes to any of these questions, I have a solution for you. Green Frog Web Design is your premier solution for web design in the lawn and landscape industry. Fellow landscapers have found great success with online marketing, and now with our help, they are growing their businesses. Interested in growing your business? Click on the link in the bio for more info.
We want to Thank you for listening to the Crooked Stripes Podcast. If you like this episode of the pod, subscribe, rate, and leave a review. It's very much appreciated. Head over to Instagram and follow at the Crooked Stripes. From there, stay up to date on all things lawn, landscaping, and snow removal. Don't forget to join us next week for another episode of the Crooked Stripes. Thanks again for listening.